Hey guys, welcome back to the Sphere. Nevyka here, and today's review is going to be on Nihon Falcom's Trails of Cold Steel 2 for the PlayStation 4. The Trails of Cold Steel series is just one part of the whole that is the Legend of Heroes franchise, with Trails of Cold Steel being its latest series, which of course still has plenty of more to come. I thoroughly enjoyed the first installment of the Erebonia arc, which is Trails of Cold Steel, and I did make a review for that, so if you'd like to check it out, the link will be below. After finishing Trails of Cold Steel 2, it's now time to see if the story and gameplay holds up against its predecessor. Let's find out. Trails of Cold Steel 2 starts off exactly where the first game ends. I don't want to give too much information in case there are people who wish to start with this particular game, but I highly recommend starting with the first. But if it's not possible, the game does have a pre-story section where you can get quick summaries of what's happened in the story so far. But of course, nothing can replace the actual experience of meeting Class 7 for the first time and watching them go through all the events that occur in the first game.
Where am I?
The last time we see our main character, Rean Schwarzer, in Trails of Cold Steel, he's seen being carried away by his divine knight Valimar to safety from the chaos that tragically befalls his classmates and military academy. The main focus of this game is to attempt to return all the mayhem caused by the ever so mysterious villains back to normal and regain his life as a student with his classmates and family. But while you may think you're solving problems, others just keep forming on the sidelines without you even realizing it. The fighting and the background schemes continue in this game, and it's going to take a lot for Rean and his classmates to get through it all. The gameplay has always been a main standpoint for me since it is a turn-based RPG. It's very much the same as the first game, so if you enjoyed the gameplay from 1, you'll be very comfortable with 2 as soon as you slash through your first encounter. The usual suspects of attacks, crafts, arts, and S-crafts have stuck around for your whoop-assing pleasure. If anything, they've only added to the awesome gameplay. Now there are plenty more mech battles where you have your classmates help you out. Plus, they've incorporated a new type of attack called Overdrive, which can give you a huge advantage if used properly. What really stood out is the more freedom this game gives you compared to the first game. After a certain part, you get to pick and choose who you want to take with you to missions or events and see their individual reactions to said events, which certainly encourages replayability. The storytelling is very well written and the plot goes very deep into the lore of Erebonia. The character development is still at full swing with bonding events, with plenty more people to bond with that you couldn't before to boot. Plus many more interactions with NPCs that continue their storylines from the first game, so it's full of continuity, which I fully appreciate. The graphics are of course an improvement on the PlayStation 4 compared to the PlayStation 3 when this game was first released. It's beautiful, vibrant, and really brings the locations more to life on screen. If you enjoyed the soundtrack to the first game, then you'll definitely enjoy this game's soundtrack as well. It really stands out in the game that really makes you focus on the story and gameplay, so that says a lot. The voice acting is as usual above and beyond.
Come, Emma. We'll fight with all we have.
Right!
The actors and actresses reprise their roles and bring more to the table to one-up themselves from the previous game. So many emotions packed into their voices alone that I truly wish the whole game had voice acting. That's the only complaint I have about this game. But I'm just being greedy. I know. Overall, you can really immerse yourself in this world with so many locations to explore, books to read, extremely difficult optional bosses to fight, and meaningful side quests to complete. I recall saying through my Let's Play of this game multiple times, wow, there's more? Yes, there is always more. It's literally a game that keeps on giving. I put in over 100 hours for this game, not including New Game Plus, which includes another optional boss, and a side quest which really should have been in the first playthrough because it's major when it comes to the plot. With the first game having to introduce everyone and the story, this game just dives right into it directly from the first game with no slowing down. It's a hell of a ride from the beginning to the bittersweet end. Okay, so as for the final score, I give The Legend of Heroes Trails of Cold Steel 2 a 9.5 out of 10. I recommend it for anyone that has enjoyed the first game of this series or games such as Grandia, Dragon Quest, or Persona. If you want to see my Let's Play of this game, feel free to visit our other channel, Nev Neo Plays, where you can see our playthroughs of various games we happen to be playing. The link will be in the description below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to give this video a like if you enjoyed it, comment your thoughts below, and subscribe to this channel for more reviews of all old and new. Jenny!